entire NBA is taking its most talented talents to Cleveland this weekend. That is where all the All-Star festivities will be going down. And we have two of our best here to talk about it. Garion Thorne, the NBA analyst we need. Geoff, Ulrich, the NBA analyst we deserve. Who are you looking at for the Rising Stars MVP, Geoff? I really need to know what you think.
I'm going to go with Cade Cunningham at the Detroit Pistons. Look, I mean, this is a player who he's playing with the Pistons, and he's actually had a very big impact on that team. They're pretty much don't win games when Cade Cunningham is out of the lineup. For DFS, if you've been playing him, you know that Cunningham will show up with some big games every now and then. So I think he's a little bit more talented and just a little bit more under the radar than people realize. And I think that Cunningham's a player who, obviously getting out of Detroit for a few days is probably like a good thing. And now he's coming to a national spotlight where he can put on a performance and show up. I think it's a great upside spot for a player who probably has had his upside in DFS just, sort of tapped down by the Pistons being the Pistons. So I'm going to say take a shot with Cade Cunningham in this game. I like Tyrese Halliburton as well, but I'm going to go with Cunningham just because I think he's a little bit under the radar.
Love it. Cade Cunningham of Team Barry. Garion, there are 28 players in this thing. There are 4 teams. It's like this tournament format. Who do you think has a good shot at MVP?
Yeah, if I had to really figure out who I thought was the odds-on favorite or a good betting strategy, I would kind of look at either Cade Cunningham or Lamelo Ball. And one of the big reasons for those two specific players is just they're going to play each other in the first round. So one of those two guys is getting to play in that second 25-point championship game, because that's really the most difficult aspect of this is who's winning the Rising Stars weird with G League players tournament. So it's really a crapshoot. But I think the archetype of player you're looking for is someone like a Cunningham, someone like a Lamelo, someone who's going to have the ball in their hands, who can operate in transition, because these games are all transition, and just who's going to do something cool. I mean, Lamelo Ball might be the coolest player in the NBA in terms of how he can even pass the ball is impressive. So I think, Cade, Lamelo, maybe even someone like Jalen Green, although we'll get to his NBA championship in a second, but someone who's just toiled in mediocrity all season long. He's going to want a chance to show people he's actually pretty good at basketball.